Hi everyone, so today I'm showing you the bestest of the best finds that I've ever found in vintage shops. So I think if you have watched my channel for a while, it's no secret that I absolutely love hunting special designer goods in vintage shops or on vestiaire whatsoever. And for this video I'm showing you the best finds that I've ever made in local vintage shops. Local for me is here in Switzerland. So yeah, just keep an eye out and maybe it will inspire you to check out the local vintage shops as well. The first find that I've ever made that was amazing was this Chanel belt. And the thing about this belt is it's in this kind of the fabric. The fabric here is kind of it's a material. I don't know what kind of material it is. I mean, it can bend it, but it can't bend it that well. And here, if you see it, here it was broken. And I saw it and I showed it to the sales person in the shop. I mean, it's the person who owns the shop because it's such a small vintage shop. And she said, "Oh no, oh I'm so sorry, oh I can't sell that." And then I was like, no, I really want it, I really want this belt. I mean, I can go and fix it somewhere. And she said, no, if I sell it to you, I can't really sell it because it actually is just broken. I mean, I could only sell it to you for like $50. And it was like, what? I mean, it's a real Chanel belt. It came with like the box, everything, and I was like, what? $50? I was like, yes, that's no problem. I can go and fix it, but I will pay the 50s. And that's how I scored this amazing Chanel belt for 50 Swiss francs, which is amazing. And I have to say, Swiss francs are quite the same like US dollars. And another find that I've made is also a Chanel belt. And I have to say that usually if you go to vintage stores which aren't like in the city center, but which are like more a bit outside the city, but like in areas where there probably could live a lot of people who have designer goods whatsoever, that's where you find the best finds ever. Because if I go to the big vintage stores in like Zurich or something like that, I never find real bargains because it usually is like even more expensive than everything in the store. And yeah, so go to vintage shops. Yeah, I would recommend you to maybe go meet the person who owns the shop so you get a feeling of her and how good that she authenticates the items, what kind of clients that she has that give her or him the goods. And that's what I do. I have the luck that I know someone who owns the shop, so I know who her clients are, so that's why I also know that the stuff is 100% authentic. And she sometimes calls me and says, "Oh, I think I have something for you," or "I think I have something that you would really like." So yeah, but without rambling, let's go to the next item, which was another Chanel belt, but this is a Chanel chain belt. And I mean, if you know something about Chanel belts, Chanel chain belts, vintage Chanel chain belts especially, you know that those are so expensive. So if you're looking for them, usually on the pre-loved market, they're about $1,000, even more. Especially like with size from the US, it's way more. Size from Europe, it's usually around 1,000. Sometimes you can get like some for about 600 or something like that. But I got this one at the store for 299 Swiss francs or US dollars. And I think this is just the most amazing deal. I was looking for a Chanel chain belt for like years, absolutely years. So when I saw it, I knew that it's an absolute bargain, and I immediately purchased it. So yeah, love this find. Then another find that I made is this really vintage Dior clutch. It's like, I think it's pretty old, but I actually like, I don't mind at all. I actually love items that are really old because it's so great if no one else has this item, or just not a lot of people have this item. And I scored this one at my local vintage store for, I think it was 70 US dollars, which is again an insane price for Dior, especially because I think usually the older items from those big designer houses have an even better quality than they have nowadays, and that's why, even though that's so old, it still is in an amazing condition and it's such a great quality. So I love this little clutch. And then the last thing that I'm going to show you today in this video are some shoes. And here's another little tip that usually in like local vintage shops, like around in villages, something like that, usually not a lot of young people go there because maybe they don't know about them, or they want to go to the city, or young people don't always have the money to buy designer goods. So I made the experience that things like very high heels usually can be a real bargain at those stores, because not a lot of people want to buy really high heels, and therefore the prices are quite low. And that's why I scored those YSL pumps for, let me tell you, it's like insane, for 40 Swiss francs or 40 US dollar. I mean, they were new, they were never worn, they were like perfect in a box, never worn. And I mean, when does that happen? Usually never. So I grabbed them real quick, and now those are some of my most worn shoes, especially during summertime, so when I go out in the evening, not in the daytime. So those are the 4 bargains that I scored over the years in local vintage shops. But I have to say, like, I have a lot more bargains that I scored in those. Those are just like the 4 favorites that I thought that I would show you. And the reason why I thought that it might be interesting for you is that you see that it's possible to make real good bargains at local vintage stores. I mean, I can't even tell you how many times that I went to those stores and didn't find anything, but I think it's worth it to check them out every once in a while, and one day you might find such a good bargain as well. Then again, another tip that I told you is to go to local like vintage stores which aren't in a city, maybe a little bit around the cities. Then also, maybe you know someone who has a store like that, or you can meet them, you can talk to them, and then they will call you or text you if they have something that they think that you might really like. So those are my top tips to shop designer items in vintage stores. And I'm doing this video as well on my top vestiaire finds, and I hope you will like them. And there I will show you and tell you what my top tips are to find those bargains on vestiaire. So I will see you in my next video, and bye.